नमस्कार, मी वैशाली लाड सावंगीकर, आदर्श विद्यालय चिखली, जिल्हा बुलढाणा इथे इंग्रजी विषयाची शिक्षिका म्हणून कार्यरत आहे. पुणे येथील इझी टेस्ट ॲप आणि आदर्श विद्यालय चिखली यांच्या एकत्रित प्रयत्नाने हा व्हिडिओ मी विद्यार्थ्यांसाठी सादर करत आहे. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू सॉल्व द ॲक्टिव्हिटीज इन इंग्लिश वर्कशॉप ऑफ द लेसन 1.2 अँड एन्काउंटर ऑफ अ स्पेशल काइंड. So first activity of this English workshop is state whether you agree or disagree with the following statements. Justify your choice with proper reasons. Means we have to decide whether these statements we are agree with it or disagree, but at the same time we have to justify our answer with giving some proper proofs. So first sentence is, the compound where the writer was living was rich in nature's bounty. We agree with it because in the very first passage the description of the compound where the writer was living is given there, and we can find this sentence in that passage. Second sentence, holidays provide us an opportunity to read various magazines and storybooks. We again agree with this sentence because in the next passage the writer has told us that the writer is taking that golden opportunity of reading various magazines and storybooks in holidays. Third sentence, the narrator made a mistake by saving the baby langur. We disagree it because the narrator has not made a mistake by saving the baby langur. But by saving the baby langur, narrator has established a relationship between human and animals. Next is, animals cannot convey emotions. We are disagree with this sentence because though animals cannot speak, they have no their own language, but they can convey their emotions by their deeds, by their looks, as Mother Langur has done here. The last sentence is, the narrator was 55 years old when this incident occurred. We again disagree with this sentence because the narrator was only 15 years old when this incident occurred, and it is told by the writer in the last passage of the text. Yes, let us turn toward the second activity. Second question is, match the phrases given in group A with their meanings in group B. So here in group A some phrases are given here, and we have to match those phrases with their meanings which are given in group B. So first phrase in group A is to be a part and parcel of. It matches with the sixth meaning in group B, that is to be an essential or integral part. The second phrase in group A is to be engrossed in. It matches with fifth meaning in group B, that is to be completely occupied in. Third phrase in group A is to take notice of. It matches with the first meaning of group B, that is to observe and give attention. Next is to figure out. It matches with number 2 in group B, that is to be able to solve a problem. Then next is to ponder over. It matches with number 4, means to think about seriously. The next phrase in group A is to be overwhelmed by. It matches with seventh meaning in group B, that is to be affected emotionally in a powerful way. The next phrase is in a flash. It matches with number 8 in group B, that is very quickly. The last phrase in group A is to find a solace. It matches with the third meaning in group B, that means to find comfort and peace. Next question is, write in your own words. Here 2 questions are given to you, and to each question we have to give 2 reasons as our answer. First question is, why did the narrator ignore the barking of dogs? The first reason we can tell that because he was thinking that the pack of dogs might had cornered a hapless pig. And second reason we can tell that he was totally busy in reading his favorite adventure book, and that's why he ignored the barking of dogs. The second question is, why did Mother Langur make no effort to grab her baby from the coop? So first reason we can give that she was convinced that her baby is getting necessary first aid and it is safe in the hands of those people. Second reason, she was also convinced that no harm is given to her baby, and that's why she made no effort to grab her baby from the coop. The fourth question is, read the text carefully and arrange the occurrence of happenings in the text in a sequential order. Here some happenings in the text are given here, but they are not given in their proper order. They are jumbled. We have to arrange them as per the occurrence in the text. So first is given to us. First incident which has happened is on number 6. I was engrossed in various magazines and storybooks. The second occurrence is on number 5. That is, I became deeply absorbed in the book. The third incident which has happened is on number 3. I heard a disturbance approaching closer. The fourth incident is on number 10. I saw something horrible. The fifth incident is on number 4. I recall the terrible custom in the animal clan. Number 6th incident is on number 9. I gathered a stout stick and then started throwing stones. Seventh incident in the text is on number 12. That is, I managed to catch hold of the baby langur's tail. Eighth incident is on number 1. I took the baby langur to the backyard. Ninth incident is on number 7. I offered him a peeled banana. 10 is on number 13. I allowed the mother access to her baby. 11th incident is on number 2. I cannot forget that look in her eyes. 12th incident is on number 11. I was sure that food was not the only means of communication. And the last incident, that is number 13, is number 8. That is, I still fondly remember that encounter. The next activity is on number 5. That is, discuss the following and write about it in your own words in 5 to 6 lines. Means here for these two questions we have to give your own opinion as per the answer. First question is, what would you do if you find an injured bird while returning from your school? Second question is, what opinion do you form about the narrator from the story? So with the help of your own opinion, you have to give the answers to these questions. Sixth activity is, complete the following and write a paragraph on each of the given activities. First we have to complete this diagram, and then with the help of the points written in this diagram, we have to write a paragraph on each of the given activity. First is mother-child relationship. First point is given to you, love and affection. Second is child's social, emotional and physical development. Third, taking care of the baby. Number 4 is mother-child bonding. And the last is playing with baby. Second is injured animal, how will you help? So in this point we have to write down, how will you help injured animal? Again, first point is given to us, provide water or food. The second we can write, provide first aid. Then feeling of security, take to doctor if necessary, and we can provide proper shelter to that injured bird. So with the help of all these points, we have to write down 2 paragraphs which are related with each activity. Seventh activity is, work in pairs and make as many words as you can using letters in the word encounter. So here the word encounter is given to us, and by using all the letters which are in the word, we have to make some 3-letter words, some 4-letter words and some 5 or 6-letter words. One example is given to us. 3-letter words are ten, net, caught, run, cut, out, rot, not, etc. 4-letter words that we can prepare are tour, corn, tour, rent, cute, tree, coat, teen, etc. 5 or 6-letter words that we have prepared are enter, court, root, center, recent, cornet, treen, tenure, etc. Question number 8 is, translate the following proverbs in English. Two Marathi proverbs are given here. We have to translate them in English. The first is Jana Seva his khari Ishwar Seva. The translation is service to man is service to God. The second proverb in Marathi is Perave tase ugavte. The translation is as you sow, so shall you reap. In question number 9, we have to write a paragraph and to give an appropriate title to it. This paragraph is based upon birds and animals and their loyalty, love and affection. So to write this paragraph, some supporting points are given here. The first is birds and animals, loyal, serve us, kindness, honest, compassion, love and affection. They are our best friends, protection and security, do not hurt or destroy us, loneliness avoided. So all these points we have to use while writing a paragraph which is based upon any bird or animal which we like, and we have to give an appropriate title to the paragraph. In 10th A activity, we have to complete the remaining blocks and we have to determine the types of news here. Two examples are given to you. Types of news. First is business news. Second given type is sports news. Another types of news are general news, legal news, crime news, national news. We can also write down international news, social news or technical news. Here a template for writing a news report is given. The points in this template are headline, dateline, intro, short continuing paragraph. Headline means it is a title of news about which we are writing. It should be always in capital letters to attract the readers. Generally, it is written in passive voice. Second point is dateline. It includes day on which the incident has happened, the date on which the incident has happened, place where the incident has taken place, and the resource means from which source we have got that news. It will be like PTI means Press Trust of India or TOI Times of India. Third point is intro. So here we have to give three questions starting with who, when and how. Only introduction will be in three simple questions, three sentences. And in the last point, that is short continuing paragraph, we will give here the detailed answers to these questions who, when and how. It will be the end of the news. So here in the B activity, the same news you have to write down with the points which are given here. Read the following headline and write a news report. Follow the steps as given. The headline is given here. Tiger attacks 8-year-old at Rajiv Gandhi National Park. And the points given are dateline, lead line, body of the report. Means here the instruction is given here. We have to use only third person pronoun and passive voice generally. So in this way we have to write down a news on the given title. Again there are two headlines are given here. Read the following headlines and write the dateline, intro and a short continuing paragraph which are related with this headline. The first headline is Achievers narrate their success stories at career counseling events. And the second headline is India's first ever tourism university to be established by IIHM. So we have to write down the news in detail as per the given points. Now we will turn towards language study, and language study includes the study of present participle. When any verb ends with ing, it is used in present continuous tense and it is called as present participle. But it is not necessary that always the verb ending with ing is used in continuous tense. It can be also used as an adjective. So in the same way here, two columns are given. In the first column, we have to write down the examples of present participle from the text which are used as an adjective. And in the second column, we have to write down the examples of present participle in the text which are used as a verb in the continuous tense. One example is given in each column. First example of present participle used as an adjective is twinkling eyes. Second is cawing of a flock of crow. Third, clinging to her belly. Next, showering silent gratitude. Next is establishing a bond, holding a stricken child, and marauding langur. Then in the next column, the example of present participle which is used in the continuous tense is was oozing, then started trembling, she was pondering, was holding, were witnessing, etc. The next activity in language study is spot the error and correct the following sentences. So these sentences have some mistakes of their own. We have to spot those mistakes, those errors, and we have to write down the sentence with correcting them. The first is, my grandparents laid down for an afternoon nap. Here the error is in laid. So instead of laid, we have to write down here lay. The sentence will be, my grandparents lay down for an afternoon nap. Second, a stranger were knocking at our door. Here the mistake is in where. So instead of where, we have to use here was. And the sentence will be like that. A stranger was knocking at our door. Next, my sister and I shares a study room. Here the error is in word shares. Here instead of shares, we have to write share. And the sentence will be like that. My sister and I share a study room. Next is, one of my friend is leaving school. Here in this sentence, the error is in word friend. So instead of friend, we have to write down here friends. The sentence will be, one of my friends is leaving school. And the last sentence is, a flock of birds were flying overhead. Here the mistake or the error is in word where. So instead of where, we have to write down here was. A flock of birds was flying overhead. And the last activity in language study is rewrite the sentences as per instructions given along with. So we have to change the sentences as the instructions are given in bracket. The first sentence is, I took the baby langur to our backyard. And the instruction is, rewrite the sentence in the past perfect tense. The sentence will be like that. I had taken the baby langur to our backyard. Next is, she simply sat there quietly. And the instruction is, rewrite the sentence in the present continuous tense. The sentence will be like that. She is simply sitting there quietly. Next, the mother langur looked straight into my eyes. And the instruction in the bracket is, rewrite the sentence in the simple present tense. The sentence will be like that. The mother langur looks straight into my eyes. The last sentence is, she surveyed the area for the vicious male langur. And the instruction is, rewrite the sentence in the simple future tense. And the sentence will be like, she will survey the area for the vicious male langur. Thanks for watching video. We'll meet in another video soon. Have a good day. Thanks again.